Here?
Yeah, or,
Hello.
What's
I
up? What's up with the
mean,
prompt? Why are
couldn't
we
he just
regretting our
do?
vote?
Couldn't he just do 45 minutes like every regular other president? I mean, he literally said nothing. It was the most boringest, like, like. Can you believe? I cannot believe towards the end of the address, he's basically begging for a Medal of Honor. The fuck, bro? It's for fucking military.
He's joking.
Man, he ain't joking, bro. He literally
Yeah,
fucking was like,
Trump has a
"I
sense
want
of
the."
humor,
Yeah, no, he doesn't,
unlike
bro.
liberals.
No, he doesn't, bro. He was
Well,
not joking because he said if we can remove that rule, that is not a joke, bro. You want to make it into a joke because you think it's a
yeah,
haha,
it's
but
a
he's
joke.
really being serious.
He's
No,
not joking. He's made the same quick before. He said that the Presidential Medal of Freedom should be a higher distinguishing honor than the Congressional Medal of Honor. It's not. He's talked about awarding himself the Medal of Honor before, so it's not really a stretch of the imagination. So he acted in response.
Yeah, that's not a joke,
Do you
bro.
believe that
it's
Trump is
a pretty funny
conservative?
joke.
What's
Well,
funny
I think
about
also
that?
he was
Hell
trying
no.
to.
What's the joke?
Conservatives are not conservative. What are
That
you
he
talking
wants.
about?
What's the joke
He's
exactly
not.
that he wants a
He's not
military?
either. Trump is just about Trump. That's
Yeah,
all he
I
is.
think
About
that's what it
Trump.
was.
Well,
Conservatives are not conservative.
we
I've
learned
been saying
tonight
every
that the
day.
Democrats don't feel that their duty is to protect American citizens and that their duty is to protect illegal aliens. So that was pretty
Oh
evident.
no,
Oh
I
nice.
feel like we should protect them from the cabal of P3Os like Trump. I mean, there's that.
They could
I
just leave this
mean,
country too. That would be really good of
Yeah,
them.
I know they. Oh, man,
Bye
I
bye.
agree with you. They should. We
So
should
why do
arrest
we
them and
kick
throw them on an island so
FBI?
they leave the country.
Yeah, let's deport them all.
Yeah, let's
I
deport
agree.
Trump and
All
Deport
the
all
the
his
illegal
Filipino
Mexicans.
aliens.
friends. All.
All the
Oh,
what
Mexicans. I
about the
agree.
legal ones?
All the illegal aliens
Yes,
need
them
to
too.
go. Bye bye.
Every
yeah.
Okay,
single one of
so
them.
you don't
And
make a distinction
all
between
the
legal
P3Os
or
should go as well.
undocumented.
So Trump is in that.
Oh, what
He's in that.
Hitler, my
That's
hero,
all you
did to
guys
the
have
Jews.
is that you think he's a
Man, what is wrong
P3DO
with
and
you?
you
Trump's
can
gonna
Hero.
come back
you
to
have
you
cult
one day,
talking
bro.
points.
You're the one up here with a cult talking point.
What's the cult talking point? That the duty
Oh, he's
of elected
joking.
officials
He's
is to
always
protect American
joking.
citizens?
You think the president of the United States should be a little bit more professional and stop joking with matters of fucking state?
You can have a sense of humor
If
and be
Obama said the
professional at the
same
same time.
shit, do you think you would?
Wait,
If
but
Obama
what's the
said the same
joke
thing, do you
Sense
exactly?
think
of
you would
humor.
be?
What's the
Yeah,
punchline?
yeah. What's the punchline?
It's a punchline putting President Obama as an ape.
Hey, did anyone fact check the metrics
What?
that he brought up about unemployment?
Hold on,
and
Mosquito. What's the punchline
Yeah, I
there,
did
Dave
that
Chappelle?
earlier.
What's
About
the
the
punchline?
ape? Punchline of what?
Making President Obama and Michelle Obama as apes.
He didn't
What's the
make that.
punchline there?
He didn't make it or post it, and it's not racist.
So he did post
He
it.
did post it.
And it is
No, he didn't.
racist
A
to
staffer
depict
posted
African
it.
Americans as apes.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he said
he
that he
posted
did
it.
No, a staffer posted it.
No, he
Well, why
posted
is
it.
he arguing that he posted it?
How do you
Caroline
know?
Levitt tried to lie
You're
about
just an
it. but
idiot on TikTok. Why would you know?
Because he himself has attested that this was under
What's
his
the
watch.
punchline,
No, he
Mosquito?
didn't. He said
Tell
a
us the
staffer
punchline.
Yes, he
posted
did.
it. Oh, the whole
He never
video is
said a staffer
hilarious. Did you
posted
watch the whole video? It was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So
What's
what's
the
funny
punchline?
about?
What's funny about it?
It made everybody was an animal, and it made the Democrats look like the
What's
fools
funny
that they
about
are.
President Obama being an ape? What's funny? God.
Well, President Biden was an ape too.
What's funny about Obama being? You said it was hilarious. What's funny about that?
That they were an animal?
That there were apes.
He knows. He knows.
Is that racist or something to you?
What's the punchline? You said it was
Yeah,
hilarious. Tell us.
Yeah, the whole video
Let
was
us in
pretty
on the
hilarious. It
joke.
made Democrats look like idiots.
No, you sound
Trump
like a
comes in as
fucking
the
idiot now.
lion.
Man, go away. You
wait, but
sound
if
like
it
an
was so
idiot.
funny, why did he delete it?
Fucking joke.
Yeah,
If
I mean,
it's
I think
You
such a
guys are having a
strong
hard
You
message,
time.
guys
it was
sit
so
here and
funny.
enable his fucking racism and bullshit and hate.
He didn't make the post.
But
He
why
didn't make the
delete it if it's
graphic.
not?
He didn't make the
But why
video.
delete it if it's
It was
inoffensive?
hilarious.
Is
Ha
my
ha
microphone
ha.
Yeah, the whole
working?
video is
Why would he
hilarious.
It
delete
was
it?
funny. What did
The
he
left
slap?
can't
Okay,
meme.
it's so funny. It's so funny. Why would he delete it?
Two Harvard law grads as being fucking black people being as apes. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
So President Biden as an ape was not racist?
What's the
Well, he
relevance
didn't
of
depict him
President
as an
Biden?
ape.
He was a monkey as well. How is that not racist
Well,
then?
monkeys
was the
aren't apes,
post
but
was it a
reason
was
why
it
is
a
because there's
post
not a
about
long
Biden?
story. There's not a long storied history of depicting white people as apes as there is comparing black people to apes the way that Donald Trump did. And obviously he knows it's offensive because he deleted it.
So black people didn't come from apes.
Man, if
so
you
how
can't
is it
even,
racist?
man, if you can't even
So
call
black
that
people
shit
didn't
out,
come from apes.
if you can't even call that shit
Black
out,
people
there's
did not
something
come from
wrong with you.
apes. So how is it racist?
No.
Right.
Okay, because
Well,
of the
we
fact
actually
that I
all
just
came
told
from
you why.
Africa.
Because of the long storied history of dehumanizing black people and depicting them in such ways like apes.
Oh, wow. So just virtue then.
Yeah.
That's all you have is virtue.
It's not
Some
virtue,
kind of
no.
history
In fact,
somewhere.
if you look up the European greater genus of the 1600s, this is what they designated
Oh, this
African
dude's
American.
playing stupid, Jaden. He's playing
I
stupid.
know.
Yeah, it's not. It's
This
still
is
not
what
racist.
this
It was hilarious.
They designated African
He loved
individuals as being
that.
closer
He
to the
loved that
beast of the
video,
jungle
bro.
and apes,
Oh,
while
okay.
while.
So we can
Never
never
mind,
have
he's not
humor ever
racist.
again because somewhere in history you guys got
This is
offended
not
by
funny.
something.
It's not funny.
No.
Look, we're not here to like deal with your guys' offense and your guys' cry temper
Hey,
tantrums.
I
all the
know
time.
Can
that,
you
but
stay?
if
Well,
it's
hold on,
funny,
hold on,
why
hold
would
on.
he? Why would he
Can
Are
you
delete
you
it?
guys
say?
that scared of fucking minorities and black people?
He's,
They are,
Why
bro.
don't you
but
guys
like it
just
was
do better
stated,
in
but
life instead of hating on everybody?
But to downplay the fact that other facets of groups of people, even in the 1800s and 1700s, were depicted in newspaper articles as monkeys, apes,
Oh
half
no.
dogs, half humans, etc. Those were white
He
people.
knows, bro. He
Those were
knows. He
white
So
people
knows.
so
depicted
because
as
something
that.
happened way back when, we can't
He
have jokes
knows.
anymore.
He knows.
Well, it's
He
very
knows.
No,
clear
no,
that
Fucking
way
no.
back
I'm
when it's
So
defending
happening.
the
everybody was an
concept.
animal.
Laughing about
Everybody in the
Mosquito,
video was
I'm
an
on your
animal.
side. Mosquito, I'm on your side. Quiet. You have
You
to
shouldn't
listen.
be.
You have to listen to what I said. I said all the way into the 1800s.
Yeah, nobody cares about you. Mosquito, you know it's wrong, and you're playing coy here. You're
No,
being
I don't
stupid
think
about
it's
it.
wrong at all. Everybody's an
Yeah,
animal.
so yeah, I know you don't think it's wrong
Okay,
because you know
so let's get
you got that
past it. This
racist
is
in you.
just a distraction you
Yes,
threw
just
out
say you're racist.
after
Can
your
you just say you're
Democrats
racist?
sat and are protecting illegal aliens
racist,
over
bro.
American citizens.
We just watched a P3
No,
give a
I
fucking
would prefer a
long-winded
world in which
speech.
Alex Preddy was still alive. That's an American citizen.
Yeah, that would have been a good
Yeah.
decision for him not to involve himself with Border Patrol with a firearm. That would
Well,
have
he
been
didn't
really smart
involve
of him.
himself with Border Patrol. He involved
just
himself with a
watched the
protester that was
longest-
maced by an officer.
We just watched the longest speech in history by a P3O.
Well, he's not a P3O. You're just in a cult.
Yeah, he is.
And it was the greatest
He is.
speech ever and the greatest State of
He
the
is.
Union speech ever.
Do you believe that Trump should run for another term?
He's not running for another term. No.
I said, do you believe he should?
No.
You don't. What was that little
No.
quip about I should have a third term?
He said
That's
this
another
should be
joke.
my
Is that part of
third
his
term.
jokes?
No, because he
know.
believes he won the 2020 election.
But he didn't. Did he?
Lost.
The votes were in the box for
He
Biden.
lost. Just say it. He lost.
The ballots were in the box for Biden.
He lost.
That still wouldn't guarantee him a third term. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's not fraud, though.
And he lost.
They were
Trump lost.
adjudicated. They were counted.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, they were counted, but there was a lot of fraud in there,
Yes, they were.
especially
There
in my
was
state of
a great deal
Wisconsin.
of fraud, but the question is it election
No.
determinant? There
Especially
was
in
a
my
great
state of
deal of
Wisconsin.
fraud,
Uh-oh.
but the question
Too
is
much
it election
facts.
determinant
No,
voter?
and he lost, and that gets us banned. So no, he lost.
Okay.
I didn't say he
All right.
won.
Well, that was fun
Cosmic.
for what it was. Not really,
What's
but
up, man?
Cosmic, I got a question. When he was speaking of
Hold
the
on.
Around the State of the Union, the most boringest, longest. Didn't even know he could have just done a 45-minute.
It was atrocious. I think he dragged it out. He talked so slow, and he was really trying hard to get through that.
Oh, yeah.
No,
in my opinion,
he was
That
flowing
was
pretty good.
It was awful.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
honoring all
boring.
those Americans was just awful. Honoring the USA hockey team was
I'm not.
awful.
No, I'm not saying that part was awful. I'm saying how he conducted himself. I've never seen a president stand behind the podium. Like, he wasn't even standing. He was holding on for dear life the entire time. Like, he couldn't even stand up straight and address the American people. Okay,
He was
Can I ask you
standing
this
just
question?
fine.
No, he wasn't. He was leaning on the podium like he couldn't, like,
How many
oh
Democrats
yeah,
were
That's how
sleeping?
because
Trump holds a
everything's
podium.
great. Not once did he address anything that the American people actually care about right
Democrats
now.
were sleeping.
Specifically,
Democrats
Epstein.
were having a temper tantrum.
Way to create a story.
They professed
Yeah,
their
but
faith to
I
illegal
saw it.
aliens.
There was like 3 or 4 that were sleeping.
Yeah, like
Well, I
he
mean,
falls
shit.
asleep
I mean,
every
that was
time
like
he's in
the
the Oval Office.
that was the most boring. I almost fell asleep. That was the most
It would be
boringest,
boring whenever your
longest,
side doing total terrible.
longest winded. That could have been 45 minutes. Come on, be realistic, man. Even you got to.
If we could have
Well, then
double
don't watch
sped
it.
it up, it would have been fine, maybe.
I did watch it.
You don't like hearing about
question?
American
It was
exceptionalism
boring.
and the greatest things that this country is doing right now? You don't like hearing about
How
8
many
wars
times did he
ending?
lie during that?
0.
Another flag. What the hell?
That was the
That
most
you believe
entertaining.
everything.
0.
Flag. What the hell?
But the live has ended. Well, we've shut down another live. These Democrats are having a hard time with that speech night because Trump takes it at them and makes them look like absolute idiots. They walked right into his ask to stand up if you support that the government's greatest role is to protect American citizens and not illegal aliens, and every Democrat sat. I did see something that maybe John Fetterman stood. That guy's been a wild card. Who would have had that on their quote-unquote bingo card? But apparently he was the only one, if that is true. Either way, they all sat, and they look like complete idiots. Hey, let's have some more fun on TikTok tonight, and let's troll them on this greatest State of the Union speech ever. Hold on. Bzz, 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 bzz.
It's because I deep fry a lot of damn MAGAs. That's why. Oh, Tabasco sauce.
Where'd you go?
Hey, well, I got a chance. Can I ask one question? Do you have any idea how the U.S. government is going to pay back with the $180
It's gonna
billion?
be a legal mess, bro. It was another robbery on the American people.
That's gonna be fucked.
They robbed us again. They jacked the prices up under tariffs. Now he has to return the money. And guess who bought? What was the guy's name? He bought the tariff debt, and now he's about to make bank, bro.
Letnick?
Yeah, Letnick.
Mhm.
He bought a lot of tariff debt. So now he's gonna file. For that debt and make billions, dude. But of course, it's gonna be a legal nightmare too.
They'll never get paid on it.
And the prices will never go down. Let's be realistic. Can anybody remember when the fucking prices ever go down?
They never do. But
Well, no, Democrat
I mean,
inflation is here to stay.
I think there's
It's
foreign
cumulative.
interest.
Believe
I
that,
think
sure.
I think there's foreign interest behind that Supreme Court decision.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I believe so.
Yeah. Just shut. I'm not in the mood for you.
I'm so interested in what the foreign interest. Why?
oh yeah, good luck in Canada.
Thanks.
You know what's
Canada.
unbelievable is the amount of times that he said that Democrats are the enemy and that Democrats are the bad ones. And I mean, I'm still surprised that there'll be a mass pew-pewing or unaliving of some Democrat because of what this fucking orange shithead said.
Oh yeah.
No, it's just the Democrats doing that to Republicans.
No, dude, you guys are unhinged, man. I mean, we don't even
no.
want to go off on you right now.
The Republicans are
because
unhinged.
You might
Okay.
go off, bro.
Yeah. Have you seen the
Axel,
city
do you
streets?
consider Democrats Americans?
Yes, they are
Exactly.
Americans. As long as they're legal citizens, they are Americans.
No, I didn't
Oh my
ask you about
God.
immigration. I asked you, do you consider Democrats are Americans?
If they're legal citizens, then yes.
That's not what I asked you.
Okay, well, that's the answer. You can ask me 10 more
Of course they're
times.
citizens, Axel. That's a stupid
Okay.
question.
Well, we don't
That's
know.
a stupid question.
Well, the Democrats sat
That's an
tonight in
insulting
support of
question.
illegal aliens over
But they're
American
still
That's
citizens.
an
Americans.
insulting
That was very
and
true
stupid
tonight.
question.
Are you serious? They
Wait,
sat
Axel.
Yeah, they all sat.
Axel, what did Trump say to them when they sat?
He said, "Stand if you think the government's greatest role is to protect American citizens, not illegal
They
aliens."
didn't do what he
So
wanted.
so could protecting be like unaliving, people from a foreign country because they're attacking
Exactly.
U.S. soil?
It was
Like
pretty clear what he
Iran,
was
for an
asking.
example.
It was pretty clear what he was
So
asking.
you're interpreting. So we're interpreting what he's saying.
Well, the Republicans
Look
had
at this-
no problem interpreting that,
So I asked the
Look at this
question: are you?
and the
interpreting what
Democrats
he was
had no problem interpreting it.
So I'll ask the question again: were you interpreting what he's saying?
I'm interpreting that he is saying that the government's greatest role in the United States is to protect U.S. citizens.
Wait a minute, aren't you guys like against government? Like, what
You're
happened to
still
all
answering
that?
the question.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
did
like what
twice.
happened to your?
Is
So
this
now,
like
which is it?
You're just trying to spin this for Democrats. It's not going well for you.
The main
I'm not
point
spinning
is he's not
anything.
protecting
Right.
American
Okay.
American citizens are dying on the streets because of his policy. So that's
no,
the
sir.
argument that I don't. You could say what Trump said on the State of the Union, but
Yeah.
the actual facts are that
Who's unaliving under his policies?
You guys are so unhinged. You guys take out your own. That's how unhinged you are.
I don't know. We had a
What?
House member get assassinated.
Yeah,
We had a
but Trump
House
took
member.
out Renee Good. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Renee.
shouldn't
We
have.
had
that or
that one
not.
guy.
Yeah, I would recommend not hitting an ICE officer through
hold on,
vehicle, and
hold
she would
on.
still be
Yeah,
alive.
you'll have an
asked.
excuse for every single one of them, but
It's not an
you'll have
excuse; it's a reason.
What about
So
Horton?
so
What
wait.
about House? What do you call it? What's her face? Horton.
Michelle
I can't remember her
Horton.
first name. And what about her? She was unalived.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Assassinated.
weird stuff behind there. Like she was
Hey,
fighting with
Trump could
Tim
beat your own
Walls
kid,
What do you
dude.
mean?
You
There's
give
a
him
lot of
life.
weird
crazy
stuff.
Weird.
people.
Two
Hunter.
MAGA, two heavy MAGA people went and unalived him.
Yeah, I don't think they were heavy MAGA people.
Axel,
There's no
answer me
heavy
this.
MAGA
Answer me
people in
this.
Minnesota.
Axel, answer this. If Trump just backhanded your kid, dude, would you still vote for him?
Yeah, he totally would.
What's a stupid
Look at this
question?
guy. Think about it. He can't even answer
What
it.
a
Look at him.
stupid
Look at him.
question.
Would you still vote for him?
Well, that didn't
See?
happen.
This guy can't even answer it, dude.
It's a stupid question.
This is how much of a cult these motherfuckers
It just shows how violent the Democrats
You
are and how
can't
they
even
think.
answer
I'm
it.
going to go off.
I didn't answer.
Let's go off facts. Let's go
Damn,
off facts.
bro.
Actually,
You
you said
up,
that
man.
you think that
Damn.
Your question's
Democrats sat
disgusting.
because they don't believe in
Damn, if Trump
protecting
backhanded
American
your
citizens, correct?
kids, if Trump backhanded your kids, your brain just haywire and like I can't say no. Like, damn, bro.
Dude, that's how they all are. They're all that
No,
way.
I'd rather
They all
talk to a
want it
normal
fucked up.
person like maybe Ceci
Like,
here.
look,
who's got a
He still
little
can't
bit-
answer it.
but-
He still can't answer it.
But even just to be silly, you could have been like, "Fuck, no, to beat it." You know.
Hey, Axel, let me tell you
my
something.
kids.
Let me tell you something, Axel. If Obama lays a finger on my kid, and I vote Democrat, I will beat the little out of Obama, out of anybody that lays a finger on my kid. That's the correct answer, guy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the correct answer.
Good for you.
Those are
Stupid fuck.
hypothetical questions.
Fucking this country
let's
up.
get back.
But
Let's
that
get
shows
back
that his
Hypotheticals
brain
are good.
haywire.
Yeah,
there for a
Ceci,
second.
you want to give this guy a real question after he could have answered a easy layup hypothetical? You're going to give him a nuanced question? Come on, bud. You already know what he's going to answer.
Yeah, like bro.
Because
like,
I think it's important to stick to the facts. If we're trying to make a point,
the fact
They
is,
don't.
he would
do it on the same.
let his kids get backhanded by Trump.
Let's stick to the facts.
He probably would have served up his fucking daughters on a silver platter for Trump. That's how far I'm willing to fucking commit.
You guys are disgusting.
No,
You're
you
disgusting.
are, sir.
Bart-
You are,
Damn,
Bitch, I
sir.
hope you don't have
You
fucking
can't see how
daughters.
you're listen,
You
Axel, you
fucking
don't see
sick
what you're
bitch. I
I
hope
mean,
you
are
don't
you that
fucking have
blind, bro, that you
daughters,
can't see
you
that you
sick
can't
bitch.
answer a simple question that anybody normal could answer? You
I don't care.
couldn't.
I mean,
I don't care if it was Jesus. I would have backhanded Jesus right back, bro. Like, damn.
like, let's be honest right here. Like, if he's not willing to defend his children against a man, especially that has definitely not,
Right.
he hasn't even prosecuted the people that are involved in the e-files. He might as well just give them right to those perpetrators instead.
That's
Look
where I was
exactly.
going
Look
in
how
the
he
whole
don't
argument.
look how he treats one woman. Look how he treats a team of women that have went over, and the same as the male hockey team, they won a gold medal too. How did he fucking treat them?
He invited
called
them
the
home.
male hockey team
Shame, bro.
and said
Shame.
that he would get impeached if he didn't invite them to
It
the
was a-
fucking White House.
it's a
Like
joke.
there was some fucking
You guys are just
Oh my
not
great
God.
humorous.
prize.
It was
It
a
was
joke.
a joke.
Okay.
That's
pretty funny.
Okay,
Axel,
cool.
have you read through the e-files, sir?
Well, hold on. What's the joke? I want to know the punchline because I didn't get it. What's the joke?
Well, the men
What
just
was the joke?
won the gold, so you say fun shit like that in a locker room,
What?
especially
You
when
say
you're playing
fun
a
shit like-
man's
you say-
sport.
You say
No.
fun shit like that in the locker room, man. What is
Yeah.
wrong
I
with
don't.
you?
I've never heard shit like that in the locker
Well,
room.
men's
That's
hockey is greater
hilarious.
than women's hockey.
Is that fun to you?
Jesus.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Christ, What is wrong with you?
That's funny to you?
It was
wait,
hilarious.
Axel, you're saying
Oh,
wait,
good
Axel,
to
you're saying
know that you're fucking
Axel,
gonna die single.
you're saying
bitch.
that comedy is
I'm gonna
legal,
die single.
correct? Like you can be as obligatory as you want
No, you
about
are.
your comedy.
Say
It's
that
fine,
to
right?
every fucking
Yeah,
woman
we
you
have a
meet.
First Amendment for a reason.
Jesus
So
Christ,
people,
man.
wait. Okay,
What?
that's fine. So then the people making Charlie Kirk jokes were okay then.
As
We're
long as they're
just
not
joking
violent or
about that.
threatening, yeah, they have the
Well, they
First
weren't
Amendment
violent.
right
They
to
weren't
be
threatening.
disgusting.
So they shouldn't have lost their jobs then because it's just a joke.
Well, that
Yeah, it's
is
totally
not what the
joke.
First Amendment protects.
Oh, I do want to hear Axel. There was a county board 3-4 days
You're a
ago
walk down bag with shit
asking
right down your throat, bud.
ask if the city should name a street Charlie Kirk Way or corridor.
Okay.
Do you think putting somebody on a pedestal like that is warranted more than veterans or anybody else that should have had that name on a street.
If it's a fountain, I'm down for it.
If the county votes and feels it's in the affirmative, then fine. I mean, we have MLK Drive in every city. We have streets named after Barack Obama, schools named after that guy.
MLK to fucking Charlie Kirk, bro.
Here, let me ask you something.
Charlie Kirk was a huge figure. So
Axel, if you saw a grape going on, right now, and the guy said, "Hey, look the other way. I'll give you $1 million." What would you do?
I would call the police.
He would totally do it.
I don't believe you.
That's what normal people say.
Wait, why didn't?
Maybe I'm a
why
normal
didn't
person.
Trump then? Why didn't Trump when he knew there was 16-year-old girls showing up to parties with Mr.
He did. He did. He called the chief of police and the FBI in 2006 and 2007.
It was already made public.
Wait,
They raided Epstein's residence before that, way before that.
So
Wait, Axel, when did he call? When did he call? And when were the charges formally announced? And when was he arrested?
He called the chief of police in Palm Beach, I believe, in 2006. And he may have called the FBI in 2007 on Epstein.
No, he didn't call anybody.
What?
They called him, bud.
Okay.
No,
well, they
the fuck you talking about?
Okay.
They called him. The FBI called him.
Cool.
2005. That shit was already public.
And he was cooperative because he wanted immunity in order for narking all Epstein shit out, and he got it. And he got it.
He had no involvement.
Where are you finding your dates and your information?
No involvement?
What do you mean? Files?
Look it up.
It's in the Epstein files. You guys should read those.
That was
he's incredibly implicated in the Epstein files. What are you talking about?
Axel,
bare minimum, he's implicated with knowing information.
He's in there a million times for crying out loud, bro. I mean, come on.
Bro, using the Epstein's files as a fucking source
means nothing that he's in there.
Well, you can't have it both ways here. You can't say that he's implicated a million times and use that as a source, and then when I say something, say that that's not a source in the Epstein files. You can't have it both ways here.
Documents aren't a source. What the fuck are you talking about?
She just said that documents in the Epstein files where he talked to the chief of police, 2006, is not a source.
Axel, let me ask you a question.
It was already made public in 2005.
Yes, Axel. Correct. Were the charges acknowledged before or after Donald Trump called the chief of police?
I don't believe he was charged till 2008.
Jesus Christ.
Axel, let me ask you a question.
I believe the state of Florida charged Epstein in 2008.
Yeah, and all I'm
That's
asking,
when the plea agreement came. He was charged.
We're just going off of your information. Like, show us a fucking source. You're saying the Epstein files are the source, that he went to the police, the state police, and the FBI before.
No, the
Epstein.
Palm Beach chief of police. That would be a local police department.
Yeah,
he talked to the chief of police there about Epstein.
They already raided Epstein's house in 2005. It was already public. He was trying to save his own ass, obviously.
That's right. Axel, let me ask you a question.
There's no evidence that he was saving his ass from anything.
Axel, let me ask you this. What qualities in a 10-year-old do you see that would make you want to say that you would date her in 10 years? Like, what qualities in a 10-year-old do you see that you would say that you would date her in 10 years?
So that would be a 20-year-old at that time.
Yeah, but what qualities in a 10-year-old do you see that you would want to date her in 10 years?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question.
Why not? Why the fuck
not? What the hell, man?
What's wrong with you, bro?
Because I don't see any qualities in a 10-year-old to date.
And what Donald Trump does. What do you
by
think you saw on that?
By the way, everybody, for every American, please make sure you go to Trump accounts and you open up your.
Yep.
Yeah,
Trump accounts are amazing. You guys don't like Trump accounts?
It's not enough.
This guy's weird, bro.
Yes, I love U.S. citizens getting $70 billion every year that we don't have.
I was trying to have a educated conversation, but
$70 billion a year.
Somebody
and he wants to make it
Sissy, it's not going to happen with this guy, dude. It's just not.
Yeah, no. I mean,
you guys are against Trump accounts now.
They're okay.
You're against tax-deferred Roth IRAs.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. I have one question.
Saying they
Hold on.
date
I have
a
one-
10-year-old.
You just want everybody poor on Social
in
Security?
10 years? That's terrible.
Yeah,
That's
Hold
terrible.
exactly.
on. I have one question for you, Axel. Would you trust your child's info to somebody like Trump? And he's advocating for giving your children a bank account from, I don't even know what the
Not a
limits
bank
on
account.
that.
It is a tax-deferred Roth IRA that removes the barrier of earned
It's
income.
still-
You can
it's
laugh
still
over me,
your
but I'm pretty educated on
child's-
Trump
hold on.
accounts.
Your child's information
Yes.
from since they were fucking born, and you're okay
Yes.
with him having that.
Well, it would be the
Dude,
bank
you're
that
just
has
a
that.
weird fucking dude.
Have you ever? Do you know what an IRA
I
is?
don't want Trump
Do you know what an
where my
IRA
fucking
is?
children
Do you know the information you have to give to a bank to get an
stay far
IRA
away
or a
from my fucking
401k or any
giving them
investment account?
$1,000. How much would you sell your child out for? Apparently,
Well, it's-
$1,000, but
it's-
is it less?
Okay.
I'm
Do you need me to explain
Is
Trump
it
accounts
less
to
than
you? Because you seem really
Is
uneducated
it
on Trump accounts.
$50 if Trump was giving
Yeah,
away
hold on.
something for your
So
child?
the government already has
Can you-
all of my child's information.
Would you like that?
Can
The
you
government
explain
already
the Trump
has.
accounts to us? I'm so confused.
Yeah, so a Trump account is basically a tax-deferred Roth IRA that removes the barriers of earned income for children under the age of 18.
It's
Children,
already tax deferred. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's already
that's
not
not
taxed. So what the fuck? Why would you
It's
say
the
that?
last
Why would
part
you,
that's
Why would you repeat it?
It's the last part that's important. It removes the barriers of earned income. So these,
how's that different from a traditional?
because children need earned income to open up a tax-deferred Roth IRA, so they need to be working, and it limits the amount that they can invest in it. This limits it to $5,000. Employers can put in up to $2,500. Your parents can put in under 18.
So you get $1,000.
Do the
and
parents
it grows over time.
So let me get this.
Well, it's more than $1,000. I was trying to explain all that to you quick, but I was interrupted.
Right? So a 1-year-old could have one, right?
Do the parents
Could a 1-year-old
also
have
get
one,
a
Axel?
tax deferred?
Yes, a 1-year-old. Well, a parent can set up a Trump account for their
Bro,
1-year-old.
You don't see how this is the biggest tax loophole for all these rich motherfuckers in history.
It's not a well, no.
Are you serious?
It's not a tax loophole for rich people because rich people will not be able to open these for their children.
You know that a fucking 1-year-old is not
Who's gonna
contributing
open it for them?
to their fucking IRA. Dumbass.
Their parents,
So are the parents
their guardians
also getting? Are the parents also getting that amount that they put towards their? Are they getting it tax deferred as well?
Frosted?
No,
Frosted.
It sounds like the same scam that
I don't think you know what you're fucking talking about.
It's for the rich, bro.
It's not a no. It's not for the rich. It's not for the rich. The rich are exempt from this.
Dude, and you know it is, bro.
You should read the
They're
bill.
going to open up a Roth in their kid's name and stash all their money there because it's
Well, the
not
rich can
taxed,
already
bro.
open
This
up
is
a
fucking
tax-deferred
scam,
Roth
bro. It's all
IRA.
Dude, this is a total fucking loophole, and you know
Axel, why can't a 1-year-old have a Trump account?
Ask again.
0. He said 1 year old.
Alex, why can't a 2-year? Or sorry, Axel. Sorry, Axel. Why can't a 2-year-old have a Trump account?
They can.
He says they can, bro. So this is totally it's a loophole.
Their guardian can open up a Trump, quote unquote, Trump account, which is a tax deferred Roth IRA, which removes the barriers of earned income. And everybody from December 31st, 24 until Jan 1, 29 will get $1,000 seed money from the government. But parents can donate up to $5,000 into these accounts. Employers can put in $2,500. You can put in up to $5,000 into these accounts per year from the parent.
So a 2-year-old doesn't apply.
Yes, 0 to 18.
Up to 5,000 a year. So
up
I
to
could
5,000.
25,000 and not touch it for 5 years, right? And that's fine.
Well, it would take you what, 5 years to get there? Yeah, you could put in 25 grand into your child's.
So this is a tax
deferred Roth IRA.
How do you not see that? How do
it's
you not
not
see
a
that?
tax loophole,
dude. This is how they're going to stash money. This is how the rich are going to stash their money, bro.
They can already open up this for their personal self.
And what's
an IRA? You can put in a tax.
Is it the kid that has is it the kid that has $5,000 limit, or is it the parent that has a $5,000?
It's the account. It's the account.
So the account has a $5,000 limit.
Correct.
So let me get this straight. You get
Per
$1,000 from the government.
If they're 0 to 4 starting Jan 31st. Okay, I just want to make sure it's clear.
Okay, I want to make sure that I get this straight, right? So the government, you sign up for your kid, You give them your kids' information. You, as the parent, manage it. You get $1,000, and now you must feed an account. Correct? You got to put
No,
money
you
in
can
it,
just
right?
if there's 0 to 4 at the time of Jan 31, 2024, if there's 0 to 4 from that day on, for it's only for those 4 years, you can just leave that $1,000 in there and let it grow.
And it'll do what? Will it grow?
Yeah, by the time they're
slowly.
70, it's expected to be $1 to $2 million, depending on how the market does.
And what happens if a recession happens, bro? Like
You're so full of shit, Axel.
Recessions are great for the stock
so
market.
full of shit, bro.
It's in the stock market, guys. It's in the stock market. It's no different than any other investment account.
So we're artificially inflating. So we're artificially inflating the stock market. Got it.
No, more money in the stock market is good.
I think
this helps everyone.
He sees it. He sees
Does
it. Guys.
it?
Yeah. When there's more money in the economy, it's better for everyone.
So we're giving children $1,000 for the next 4 years. We're also going to get roughly 70,000 people that are currently working up to $1,000 in matching contributions per year. Where's this money coming from?
Bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
no, it's $1,000 one-time seed money for. I'm just going to say basically the age of 0 to 4.
That's it.
If you have a 4-year-old right now, you're not going to get this $1,000.
No. I agree. I'm saying for the next 4 years.
Well, it started January 31st, 2024.
Who's managing that money?
So again,
are they doing
like
it
I
for
said,
free?
for the next
a
4
brokerage
years,
firm. A brokerage firm.
Child.
You cannot be this stupid.
That's right. Who is managing it?
A brokerage firm.
Thank you.
If you have a child in the
I believe
next
so.
4 years, you apply
Hold on. Do we have a federal brokerage?
No, the federal government is not managing these funds. It goes to your brokerage firm, like JP Morgan Chase is going to manage this for you.
So let's give them more money.
So we get.
But can I go through?
You don't have to do this, guys. This isn't like a requirement. I have 3 children.
Hold on.
Wealth, investment.
So are you gonna do this
Trump
now?
University, Axel?
Let's not deflect.
No. Are you gonna sign
Well,
up?
I'm not deflecting.
I have 3. Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, everybody.
I have
Hold on,
3
everybody.
children, and
Are you
each
going
one of
to
them will have
sign
a
up
Trump
for kids?
account. Absolutely, they start in July.
Okay. Bro.
Well, yeah, duh.
You know,
This is a no-brainer.
Epstein's neighbor is literally in the front row. Like, game over, dude. Game over. It's done.
Okay. So
that's literally Epstein's
again,
neighbor,
Axel,
his next door neighbor in the front row. So what are we gonna do?
So for the next 4 years, if you have a child, the government will be seeding. You'll get the $1,000 seed put into the Trump account. Also, he wants to legislate and put in a matching federal to the people that have current 401ks. If we just use the basic number of 70 million people, that would be 70 million. Yes, 70 million people. That'd be $70 billion per year in matching contributions. If we just do 1,000, where is this money coming from?
Well, that would have to go through legislation.
Tariffs.
Yeah, probably tariffs. I mean, the country has lots of money.
Well, so apparently the tariffs. So already multiple companies like FedEx, UPS have already sued the federal government on getting the tariff revenue gave back. So
yeah, be far pressed if they actually did it.
So if the tariff money were to go back to these companies and these small businesses, I'll ask again, where is this money coming from?
Stop. That's not where the money is going. Stop. We're not even making money off of tariffs. We're paying the tariffs.
Well, the U.S. government has made a lot of money off these
that
tariffs.
Fucking stupid. Are you that stupid, Axel?
Wait, but here's the thing. Here's what I'm confused about. Trump supporters were bitching about fucking government assistance and everything else, saying that people were having children to get money from the government, but now we're fine with Trump accounts and we're fine with people getting $1,000 just for having a child because birth
we
rates
love
are low.
socialism.
We're gonna make a lot of money off that $1,000, and remember, it's only $1,000 for 0 to 4-year-olds.
But do you see how that's hypocritical?
No.
United Socialism of America.
Totally different.
Okay, so you're just ignorant.
Kids on SNAP and EBT or whatever take way more than $1,000 out of this government.
How much do you think people on SNAP get, dummy? But again, this is literally a 401k, except the only difference is it's for child that doesn't have an income, because obviously they don't have incomes, right?
Think of it more like an IRA.
Yeah, you're asking the taxpayer to foot the bill to play in the stock market, and it's
only to 0 to 4-year-olds. My children will not get the $1,000 seed money because they're too old. They're 5, 5, and 8. so they're not going to get the $1,000 seed money.
And this is only for what? Between you have to be born between 2025 and 2028 in order if you qualify.
So children for the next 4 years, we're gonna have to foot the bill for the next 4 years for those kids, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
From Jan 31, 2024, or sorry, from December 31, 2024 to Jan 1, 2029, any child born in that period and their parents open up a Trump account will receive $1,000 seed money from the government.
It's 2020. Wait. It's 2025 to 2028, you dumbass.
It's
you don't even know what the fuck
it's
you're
December
defending.
31st,
You wanna
2024.
Want to bet?
I've seen it on the White House website.
You want to bet? So do you want to bet?
Victoria,
no, I don't.
He's just using the last name.
Yeah. You don't want to fucking bet because you don't even know what the fuck you're up here defending.
It's December 31st, 2024 to Jan 1, 2029.
Okay, let's go look it up. I'll grab the screenshot, you fucking idiot.
It's basically 401ks for kids. And
it's an IRA for kids.
And then the next, exactly. And then the next stock market.
401ks and IRAs are very different.
Or well, hold on. It's the next, and then the next fucking recession comes along, or the next economic disaster comes along, wiping those out, essentially robbing the taxpayer. Because again, you're asking the taxpayer to foot $1,000.
Okay, that's very extremely minimal cost. I mean, this is tiny amount of money. It's again, you don't have to open up one of these.
$1,000? How many kids do you think?
If you think you said your kids are too old, right?
To receive the $1,000 seed money, yes.
Okay, so that's for anybody else. If anybody else believes they're going to get that $1,000, the match, I gotta have to say.
Well, it's not a match. It's just seed money. It's not a match. It's just the government putting $1,000 in this account for you.
But the issue is, where's this money coming from?
Yeah, the United States government.
They're not going to have.
Congress has authorized it already. It was in the BBB.
Taxpayers, man. You're asking taxpayers to put money in the stock market.
This is why we are easing through the debt.
Well, they're going to make a lot more money off of it. Remember, this is tax deferred. So when the money comes
along and wipes those out,
money off of shit.
IRAs have always done better. A recession may limit them a little bit, but they always go up.
Always lose money. No, when a recession happens, people always lose money. Yes.
You only lose money when you take it out. If you just leave it in your account, you didn't lose anything.
Oh my God, you're really hurting my head, Axel, because I am
Can we just acknowledge that Axel doesn't know what he's talking about because he doesn't even know the dates?
Oh my! You should be explaining this better than me, then, buddy.
Well, there you go, right there. Victoria just posted it for you.
Dumb fuck.
Please.
Dumb fuck what?
What does it say right there, you fucking idiot? January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028. You fucking idiot. You don't even know what you're
basically
defending.
a day. We're basically debating
idiot.
a day.
You're
calling me an
still
idiot over a
because
day that you found on AI.
And stand fucking 10 toes down, everything else. You don't even know what you're defending.
You're
That's
debating me with
point.
a day from an AI search.
Okay, I'll go grab the specific thing for you, you fucking idiot.
Okay, it's still just a day. I'm not going to debate with you on one day.
Okay, so am I wrong or are you wrong?
So again, Axel.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah,
again, Axel, this was authorized in the One Big Beautiful Bill, which is increasing to the debt because we don't have the money to do this, correct? Which is why we're borrowing, correct?
Well, we're $38 trillion in the hole, so the government's always been broke since its founding.
Right, and we're increasing it. Right. So why are we... So at no point you should have any issue with any other previous administration doing any type of spending, correct?
This will actually create returns on that $1,000. So the taxpayers will benefit from this.
Well, here's the other problem. Like I'm reading this and it says, once they turn 18, it transitions into a regular traditional IRA. So what happens if the child doesn't have a long life? I mean, you're still gambling money. You're taking taxpayer money for seed money. You don't know how long your kids are going to live. You hope they have full, long length of lives. But then when they turn 18, it literally right here says it will transition. The account will transition into a traditional IRA.
Right, because they can take it out at the age of 18.
Well, hold on.
No, they can't take it out at the age of 18.
Yes, at the age of 18, they can take this money out.
Hold on, Axel. If they don't take it out on the age of 18, what happens? Because an IRA, regular IRA, hold on. Okay, let me fucking finish, bro. A regular IRA, if you don't take it out or whatever, regardless, a regular IRA takes out taxes. So if a Roth IRA, which is tax deferred, switches at the age of 18 and people don't take it out, does that mean that they're going to collect taxes on it?
No,
Is that specified with
I
it?
believe these stay as a tax deferred Roth
You
IRA
believe. Fuck
until
you. I
they
don't
are
believe
taken
anything
out.
you believe, you dumb
But you can
bitch.
look it up for
He
me.
believes.
But
believes
I'm
that
going to
means
say that they stay
there's
as a
uncertainty.
tax deferred Roth IRA.
You
I
believe
would
means
like to
that there's
know.
uncertainty.
So,
Axel,
Cosmic, I can answer
what
your
do you
question,
do
by
Then
the
why
way.
does
Hold on, wait, Cersei.
hold
Cosmic,
on?
I can.
Because then
I'm going
why
to
does
answer
You're going to get
Cosmic's
fucking
taxed when you
question.
take the
why
money
does it
out.
even fucking switch?
Cosmic.
Why does it
So,
have to switch
Because the
into a from
because
a
the
Roth
child
into
turns
a regular
18.
IRA?
Because
Who
this
gives
is
a fuck?
I can
Guess
explain it
what?
to you if you
I'm
stop
40
swearing.
plus and I have a fucking
If
Roth
you stop
IRA.
screaming like a lunatic, I can explain this to you.
I'm not a lunatic. You're just
You
a
sound
fucking
like
idiot.
one. Okay, you
No,
can just
you're
keep.
incompetent as you are fucking impotent.
Okay, I'm the only one that knows about
you're-
Trump accounts.
You asked.
It's actually fucking infuriating.
You asked what
Okay.
happens if the child were to, unalive prior to being 18. The account would be terminated, and the funds would then be transferred to a beneficiary, probably
next
the
of kin.
parents.
Right.
Yes. That answers your question.
Just like any other investment, you have a next of kin or beneficiary attached to it.
Okay. My main question is, Axel, what do you do for it?
What do I do for this?
No. What do you do for work?
Oh, I own 3 companies.
What do you do for?
I own manufacturing companies.
Oh, nice. Where at?
Wisconsin.
Nice. So that's awesome. I'm glad you
You
own
own manufacturing companies?
Yes.
Right. What do you manufacture? You don't mind
pretty
me
much
asking.
Plastics. But we manufacture products out of plastics. I invented a product when I was 23 that took off, and that was produced for me for quite a while. And then I ended up buying out my manufacturer. So I run 2 LLCs underneath a corporation. One of them still manufactures XYZ product, and the other one manufactures just about anything that you can think of out of plastics.
As a business owner, how are those tariffs hitting you right
now? Well, on the sheet plastics that came in, we got hit a little bit, but most of our stuff, as a manufacturer, we do enjoy these because a product that we were making for $23, China was making for $7 shipped into the country, so we could no longer make that product. So I'm kind of pro-tariff in that sense because China's taken us out of the market in a lot of stuff, and Taiwan too.
So have you noticed any price? You're never going to see a price reduction, though, right? But
never do.
Never do, right? So any products that you made that China didn't that were cheaper than what China did? Like, I mean, it landed here, China. I mean, some of it is more expensive, plus the lead time from China. That's a long time. I mean, sometimes it's cheaper just to get it domestically, right?
Depends on the product. Mass-produced stuff just flows constantly. So there's really, lead time is just, it's always, on a boat. New batches are always coming over.
So,
right.
Is it not more cost effective and more pro-American to buy those plastics from home?
Yeah, we do. Again, we take sheet plastic and make things into it.
Right. Why don't you buy from an American sheet plastic manufacturer?
We do. Most of our plastics are made in America.
The plastic, not the raw materials. That's the problem. That's where the cost comes in.
How did you stay competitive with China before the tariffs?
Well, we're a job shop, so these products are sometimes one-off jobs. Sometimes they're long-term. There's still companies in the United States that want their products made by another American company. Don't want to deal with China.
On a contract by contract basis, basically.
Yeah, you could call us a job. Like the one side of our company, you could call us a job shop.
I've never heard of job shop, but it's more.
Okay.
It's just contract on a contract.
How many
basis.
employees you got?
10.
Oh, nice. Nice and low.
So
yeah,
kind of going back to the thing. This really is not really
so
for low income families.
honestly, this guy's honestly voting for Trump because he cares about money more than anything else. Honestly, that's what it sounds like.
It is, yeah.
Well, I've been a Republican
since all Trump supporters are.
I've been a Republican my whole life.
Instead of what's that?
I've been a Republican my whole life. I was brainwashed by talk radio at the age of 12.
Right,
you're quite literally not a Republican. You're okay with the government constantly borrowing. You're not for fiscal
Well,
responsibility
I
in
am
any way,
not,
shape, or
but
form.
I understand.
Isn't that what
I understand
Republicans
the
do? Though? They drive
reality.
up the debt.
I understand the reality of the federal
makes sense.
government. So the federal government starts every year at about $1.9 trillion deficit, just starting day one, because of all the entitlements, because of all the debt that we have. I mean, it all goes in hand. So, unfortunately, I just don't see Republicans ever getting behind that. We have been told that we could grow out of this debt, but as long as the debt is traded on the US dollar, we don't have to worry at this time. But as soon as you see debt traded on a different dollar, watch out.
But again,
And it
that's
won't.
like
It won't
literally
be.
not a conservative principle. If a conservative principle, literally Trump is the opposite of that. He literally just talked about literally in the speech protecting these types of things with in regards to Social Security and Medicaid. You literally increase. They literally they
Right.
passed the
How do you feel?
measure
How do you like about
for
Trump
the
increasing the
ACA.
debt there?
So
What do you think about
it's just
that?
like you say you're a conservative, but you're literally voting somebody who isn't a conservative. You'd be more like a reactionary populist. So I just where's the why is there that disconnect?
How do you
There's a lot there.
You're okay with Trump increasing the debt, right? You think that's fine,
Well,
right?
Congress and the Senate did overall, right? They're the ones who made these bills, and Congress is the one that does the spending. But as a Republican or a conservative, no, we can't have 100% of our agenda. We would never get anything done. So while that's unfortunate, there's other stuff in that bill that I loved.
Wait, what do you mean you don't get everything? You guys have all three houses. This is all you.
And they would have got nothing passed.
And this is all Trump is doing it right now, too. I mean, he's not even going through Congress.
They would have got nothing passed without spending. That's how our country works. Every state senator.
Wait a second, buddy. Right now, the country. So Trump has ballooned the debt up, correct? On his first administration, and now and this administration too, right? Like by a lot, right? You agree on that?
Well, I don't know if balloon is the right word, but C-19 was in there, which didn't help things.
Yes, I agree.
Regardless,
I agree.
he did balloon it. He did balloon it, right? Both of them were tax cuts, and you know it, but he did balloon it, right?
No, we actually are taking more tax revenue in because of the corporate tax cuts of the TCJA.
The debt. Stick to the debt.
Yes, our debt is continually to increase.
Under Trump, right?
It increased under Trump. Right? It increased under Biden. It's going to increase under Trump all 4 years.
Not as much as Trump. Not as much as Trump the first time. And now, the way it's going right now, not as much as any president in history, correct?
Okay. Well, I mean,
am I correct?
Sure. Just to move on, there's some number games in here too, but because the fiscal budget starts October 1.
Right. So, but that sits all right with you, right? You're okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with it, but I'm just not going to vote for a Democrat who's going to do the same thing.
Wait, then what's the difference?
The difference
one's
is
a pedo, one's not.
Okay. There's a lot in the BBB that is good. And unfortunately, there's more debt in it, but there's a lot more good in it. I mean, as a politician, you have to pick and choose.
But the problem you're not seeing here is the low. Well, hold on. The problem is most of the stuff is not for low income Americans, which is what most people.
He doesn't care about that. He doesn't care about that.
This is literally for like the people that are middle. And hold on. These are the people that are like middle, just above about getting wealthy, and then the wealthy, because none of the people. You just don't seem to understand that people don't have money. You have to have money to invest. People have a choice. Do I pay my bill today? Picture. Well, hold on. Do I pay my food today? Do I pay my light bill today? Or do I pay my rent? Which one do I do? Do I go?
You're talking Chinese
electricity, or do I go with no house? So where are people going to get the money to take advantage of these tax benefits when they don't have fucking money in the first place? This is the big equation.
Well, there's a lot of people that have money. Not everybody is poor. And if you're poor, there's ways to get out of that. Some of it's not making dumb decisions. One of them is not making dumb decisions with money, which is unfortunately the
people are poor.
Hold on.
No, they're not.
You're skewing a little bit.
The majority of the people are not poor.
Jesus
Christ. I guess what are we defining as poor, first of all?
Wait, 70% of the populace lives paycheck to paycheck, bud.
Well, that's a personal choice for the most part.
Axel, so you agree that these tech companies are not poor, so they don't need $500 billion out of the one big beautiful bill, correct?
Well, I believe corporate tax rate should be about 15%. Right now, I believe it's 22%.
No way. No way, buddy.
Yeah, corporations shouldn't pay really any taxes. The people that work behind the scenes pay the taxes. I'm not kidding you. Well, I didn't say no taxes. I said very low taxes. Let me clarify. Very low taxes.
Hold on. I'll make you a deal. Let's say you guys just pay no taxes. Let's just say and you're in the world, corporations don't get no taxes. Don't use our fucking roads, and then see how that goes.
Well, they have vehicles. If they have vehicles and they pay registration fees, which pay for the roads, they also use fuel.
They don't pay for the roads, though.
But they do through registration and fuel taxes.
That's not how we do it.
That's how we fund roads, and roads are funded by the state, by the way, for the most part.
Yeah, but who's going to pay for the Consumer Protection Agency, which was now defunct, which raked in billions for the government and was making actually a net positive by huge margins? Trump got rid of it. Why do you think he did that?
Well,
Axel is okay with us paying the way for his company to make money.
And the post office, who's going to pay for that?
That's the issue.
The post office has been broke forever.
No, they're not broke.
The post office.
Okay, they run.
Last time
it wasn't made
every year.
It's a service. It's not supposed to make a profit.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying they run deficits. But we're not getting rid of the post office.
Yeah, that's kind of the point,
Social
because it's
Security?
like the lifeblood, and it secures a lot of other businesses.
Yeah, I use the post office a lot in my business, so I'm not against the post office. They offer a much cheaper rate than UPS.
It's not supposed to get a profit.
Axel, what would you do?
I didn't say profit. I said they run a deficit.
What would you say if we tax corporations 40%, Axel? What would you think
they'll
about
run
that?
a bigger deficit if we just make it zero for you guys. I mean, like, come on, man.
What do you think about 40% marginal tax rate for corporations?
It's way too high. You won't see the income from it. Under the TCJA of 2017,
hold
now
on.
the 10 years after that.
Why would you assume that?
I'm trying to explain it. So because the numbers now prove it. So when they went down to 22% in 2017, we have seen a net increase in taxes from corporations. It has ballooned.
In 1950, our marginal tax rate was 90%, buddy, for 1 year.
It's not 1950.
But you said there's no example of that, and there it is. And the 1950s, I believe, was the heyday of American production. I believe it was the pinnacle of American ingenuity.
Right.
Coming out of all kinds of
greatest economic expansion this country has ever seen.
Thank you, sir.
Here is the difference: is that back in the 1950s, it was thought that you tax lower income lower and higher income more. And what we're doing now under everything after Reagan was done under the all I'm saying is after that the Republicans changed from the original law to let's tax the higher end less so they trickle down the profits to other people.
You believe in that?
And that is not happening.
So the lowest tax rate for poor people right now is 10%. And then I believe the next tax rate is around.
Taxes, buddy.
The poor should just pay nothing?
Nothing.
Because they barely have anything to give anymore.
So they shouldn't pay for all the services that they use.
Look,
rich people.
Look, the greatest economic expansion was when the taxes were at the highest and healthiest, and people were still rich. They were still They still got their yachts. They still
There's no need for billionaires to exist in this world. There's no need for.
Well, there is, because that's where my retirement account is with those billionaires. So I need them making lots and lots of money. So I can make lots and lots. I know, but I need the billionaires to exist so I can retire a tens of millionaire.
Listen to yourself, Axel. You don't make money from billionaires.
Yes, I do. I'm going to retire off of them.
Daddy.
I would say look at Mark Cuban.
I would imagine
he's willing to pay. He's a billionaire and he pays his taxes.
Does he write an extra check?
Should not exist, my friend.
He writes a shitload off, but
to the IRS,
he still pays a higher. He writes a high check to the IRS.
I know, but does he pay above and beyond?
He does. He does what he can because of what the tax law says.
But he doesn't pay above and beyond that, which he can. But he doesn't put his money where his mouth is.
Why do you want to?
But he wants everybody to pay his tax.
That's a dumb argument, my friend.
He wants everybody to pay his rate. Why? Because of investment income is 15%. Well, everybody can get that.
You want somebody to pay more than what the government wants from them?
Yeah, one of them put their money where their mouth is. Well, a guy like Mark Cuban bitches about not.
How is that putting where their mouth is? How is that even close to what they're? What are you talking about?
If the government required them to pay that, what Mark Cuban pays,
they don't let me answer any of these questions.
When Mark Cuban is a billionaire, he has no problem paying it. So
billionaires don't need to exist. There's no need for them in this world.
Why?
I'm not going to go.
Well, you're anti-freedom, man.
Mr. California, because
freedom.
No, I'm not.
No. I'm not going to die on that hill, Mr. California, because this is a free market economy, and Everybody
Ceci, it's choking a free market. You're actually stifling it by letting these billionaires keep that money. Because they're not. Ceci, they can't spend it. They can't spend it, Ceci. They can spend their whole lives. They will not. They can't spend it.
It's not like they have $1 billion in their bank account. It's wrapped up in their companies, and corporations.
California,
I'm talking
are
about
you a
personal wealth.
capitalist?
I'm talking about personal income. Their personal assets are worth
Mr. California,
$1 billion.
are you a capitalist?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I believe in capitalism. Absolutely.
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
Here's the problem.
Yes, I do. Oh, I'm sorry. Because I believe in
engine.
referees.
Well,
because I believe in guardrails.
No.
Because I don't believe in poverty.
Guardrails don't mean socialism.
Here's the problem: the economic engines are stalling because the money is no longer going in the way it was supposed
They're
to.
just sitting
Here's
on
a
it.
job. Here's money. Go spend it, buy products, and it's a cycle. That cycle is slowing down because it just keeps going back up. You gotta, billionaires, fine. You want to have money, you want to have 3 fucking yachts, but you gotta let the money circulate because if it just goes to the top, you're grinding the engines and you're just going to end.
Do you know how many jobs a
capitalism,
yacht creates? So we have a shipbuilder up here in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, that builds a lot of these yachts.
That's not my point. That's not my fucking point. That's not my point. My point is the economic engine is slowing to a crawl because it is going up. It is not.
Yeah. Do you hire more employees than you need, Axel? Put your money where your mouth is. Do you hire more employees than you need?
I'm not the one making this argument.
You're the one that said billionaires need to pay over their taxes. Do you hire more employees than you need?
You have to
put your money where your mouth is.
You guys say that you guys say that the United States is capitalism. Well, if you want to keep capitalism, then you're gonna have to let some money. You're gonna have to let wealth shift. Otherwise, it's going to go away. And in a period where we're going into post-labor economics because of the automation that we're doing now,
that's
it's going to get much fucking
I'm sure you're
worse.
looking at robots too right now, aren't you, Axel?
Well,
100% he is.
All of my machines are CNC controlled. I mean, we have operators that run machines. And
but you don't need those 10 employees either, do you?
I still need employees no matter how much automation we're going to get here.
You don't need 10.
I
hate cut one out. You
would
side
with them, but
as a business owner, you know that labor is part of the cost. If you can eliminate that cost, you would, correct?
Of course you would.
Well, there's no way for me to do it, though. I need physical labor.
No, that's fine.
Oh my
that's
God.
Fine. But you're not answering the question. So yes, if you could get rid of that cost, you would, because cost of labor. Okay. So in the end, a company's main objective is
itself
to make profit.
To make profit, as much profit as possible, with as bare minimal amount of labor as possible. Correct?
I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, you so-called capitalists are the ones killing capitalism, essentially, because you're grinding to a halt.
That's
our economy
should not exist.
Economy is doing better than ever.
Let me ask you, Axel. Yes, you may sell to bigger companies, but those companies sell a product.
I sell to.
It goes to the. Well, hold on. You sell to other.
I sell to the end user. Right? I sell to the poor to the rich. Everybody's my customer.
Okay, so what happens when people have less and less and less? Again, you capitalists, supposed capitalists,
they don't though.
Do not understand the cycle that it needs to go through. You're bringing it to an economic call, and poof, there goes capitalism. Especially with automation, because what's the biggest thing that drives capitalism? What's the biggest component?
We need automation in this country. We need a 3D printing technology revolution because the baby boomers are all dying off and they're all retiring with their millions of dollars.
They ain't retiring, bro. I'm seeing fucking boomers. We're still working our asses off.
The boomers around me are retiring with millions of dollars because they were smart, invested, and saved.
Great. I'm sure they can take it with them.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to give it to their next of kin, which is their children, and then their children are going to have a crap ton of money, and then they'll pass it on to their children.
Tax now.
This is how we create generational wealth, guys.
We need a state tax.
Maybe they will.
You just want the government to have all of the money so it can just dole out checks, and you guys want socialism?
You literally just said we should give $1,000 for seed money, bro, so stop it.
Well, you said you're a capitalist, but now you're a socialist. Which one is it?
I can be both. Why can't I have the government pay for everything that I need, all my water, all my food, and my house, so I can develop my business? What's wrong with that?
I'm down with that.
What's wrong with that, buddy?
Because it stifles growth. There's no reward then.
I just
because
told
you're gonna tax a billionaire 90%, right? That's kind of your goal.
No, let's go back to my example. I want the government to pay for my food and pay for my house so I can concentrate on building my business. What's wrong with that?
And what's your tax rate?
0 until my business goes.
So you just want to leech off the government until you say I'm no longer leeching off the government.
No.
And then you want somebody else paying for all of your food and your housing.
There's time limits.
Wealthy people are the biggest.
So why can't I do that? Why can't I do that?
Because our country will collapse.
No,
really.
What proof do you have of that? Where's your example of that?
I love capitalism. And you are trying to make my point in the fact that you think that because you own 3 businesses and you cut costs, that you can bring down your tax liability and you pay 0 taxes.
I've never said any of this.
That's terrible.
May I get a big screen?
I've never said any of this.
But that's what you do. That's what you do, though. I do it myself because I'm a business owner. But I tell you this, I do believe in paying higher taxes if I do make above a certain amount. And
so
paying it
donate to the IRS.
Why the fuck would I donate to
There it
the
is again.
IRS?
Because you just said you should pay more in taxes.
Yeah, but
Dude,
honestly,
people.
Honestly, if I was a billionaire, I would pay fucking 90% and still be fine.
Yeah, they don't make $1 billion a year, guys. It's not like they have this money in a account.
Correct.
I wish there was a law that if you hire an employee,
They lie. I
no,
agree.
these are
They
the
probably
assets.
give themselves anywhere. Right.
This
They
is
probably
their
give themselves
assets.
a salary of like $160,000, some shit like that. And then when they actually need something expensive, they just sell off some of their assets. I mean, it's
Just remember,
they don't even do that, bro. They don't even
that's
do
how they
that.
skirt taxes. I agree.
Just remember, you guys killed capitalism because you guys failed to see that there has to be a cycle of the money has to go in its cycle. But if it's going straight to the top and people are getting less and less and less and less, that's the end of capitalism. And with automation, people are not going to have the jobs.
Yeah,
so there's going to have to be a post-labor economy.
I don't, you guys must live in pretty shitty areas of the country.
I live in to be fair,
I live in a growth area of the country here. So, we have bigger houses than ever. People have more money than ever that are my age.
Oh, you have
around
no
40
idea
years
what's
old.
coming to you.
I have no idea what's coming.
To be fair, we're not actually creating jobs. I mean, if you actually look at the Bureau of Labor statistics, which I actually pulled up, most of these jobs are with private education and things like leisure and hospice, which aren't manufacturing. They're not dealing with anything in terms of innovation because most of the time, a lot of the government grants and funding is to hospitals. So we're spending money creating more jobs and places we're giving more money to. And it's just funny that like when that fact check came up where it says 100% of all new jobs were created out of the private sector, that's weird because I don't remember the thousands and thousands of increased ICE officers being employed by the government was a private sector job.
Hey, Axel, do you see my name?
Right. But the reductions in the federal government negated those gains from ICE.
I just find it ironic that capitalists are the ones killing capitalism.
Hey, Axel, do you see my name? Do you see my name, buddy?
Yeah.
Mr. California, right?
Yeah.
We're I know you think we are actually leftist liberals out here in the left coast here.
Depends on your county.
We're the 4th largest economy on the planet.
You should be the size of the state you are and the climate that you have.
Oh, that's all it is, huh?
That's a big part of it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Why do you
think
you
guys can have at least 2 growing seasons there? I can only have 1 here in Wisconsin.
Why do you think growing seasons? Dude, that's not all we do here, bud. Okay.
I didn't say it was all we do.
Why do you think people come here? Everybody wants to come here. Why do you think?
Why is Alabama?
Oh, it's just the weather? You think it's just the weather?
You think that's all it is? You allow me a one-word answer, so that's all you're going to get. You just interrupt me all the time, so you're just going to get one-word answers.
Because you're giving the same rehearsed garbage lines that all of your conservative talking points.
So
say.
Nobody moves out to California because it's beautiful weather. It's a temperate climate.
Yeah,
they have a gigantic economy. Jobs are out there. Tech sector, agricultural, manufacturing, imports.
Yes.
Yeah,
and we're leftist liberals, right?
Depends on your county.
Sanctuary state, right?
Well,
right?
You're not. Well, I mean, you're a sanctuary state, but I don't think you're all leftists. I know you're not.
We are. We are all leftists.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
We want a universal. We want a universal health care, bro, and it passed.
Yeah, hold on, man.
And then the right wing governor Newsom. The right wing governor Newsom.
Fucking capitalists
the right wing.
killing
Let me repeat that. The right wing governor Newsom shot it. Not just him, but the state legislature, who are Democrats, who are right of center, shut it down. We are very left over here in California. And you know why we're so successful? I mean, we're the fourth largest economy. Do you know how much money that is? That's $4 trillion, dude. $4 trillion.
Night, man. Night.
I don't know if you know how many zeros that is, dude.
All I could say is the irony here is the capitalists are the ones killing capitalism, and we're just not going to agree until you finally see the numbers when the fucking system collapses.
I know. They need to be following California's lead instead of dogging us all the time. You need to be following our lead. We tax high.
Not dogging California at all.
This is a capitalist country. So, I mean, we believe in a free market economy, and that's one thing, and that may be part of our downfall where we're going is that Axel can come on here and say, "Oh well, I don't pay this and that in taxes, and I make so much money, and I don't put anything back into the economy." But I think it's important to understand that this is a capitalist country, so we do believe in the ability for one person to be raised as an orphan and make their way up to as a business owner.
Canada is a capitalist country. France is a capitalist country. England is a capitalist country. Japan is a capitalist country. Australia is a capitalist country. Listen, dude, it's nothing special to be a capitalist country, bro. It's something to be put on a pedestal. Everybody does it.
China has capitalism in its economy.
Exactly.
They do. But it's different because the fact that we're supposed to be all together, and I think that's the disconnect that we do not have now, is that there's such a disconnect between the higher class, which evidently is Axel, that has so much money, and
never said
my class, which is
he doesn't have a lot, dude.
And no, I'm just saying
but he could have more than most people that live like really fucking broken poor.
Yeah, he has an income source. I mean, he has a revenue generator. He's a revenue stream coming that he can work and play off of. I mean, he did it himself. Good for you, Axel. Good. I mean, I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you bought but you're turning into that typical capitalist. Instead of thinking outside the box on what you can be doing with your company, you're falling right into the same traps, the same mindset as the rest of them, dude. And that's where you're going to end up.
I haven't talked a whole lot about my company, so you're just
trying to. And you have to think about this. Without the roads, without the infrastructure, without government providing you the necessary tools, your business wouldn't exist, because I dare anybody to start a business out in the woods, bumfuck somewhere with no roads or anything or any services, you'd be fucked. So government does have a good role as long as we're doing the right things. Again, capitalism, the irony is capitalism is being killed off by fucking capitalists. And
roads are paid by the users. So they're paid by gasoline taxes and registration fees.
Let's be realistic, though. Most people in America are not capitalists. They just participate in capitalism.
Capitalists are being killed.
Yeah, not everybody.
Capitalists are being killed off by the Republicans because they're going again. It was the old school thinking of things that you can give tax breaks to the rich and it will trickle down to the poor, and that has not happened in the last, like I said, since Reagan. So we have not seen any raise in the minimum wage because of the way they think.
I can't hire a guy under $20 an hour right now. Our minimum wage is $7.25 here in the state of Wisconsin. I can't hire under $20 an hour.
$7.25, dude. It's $7.25, bro.
It's useless.
What the fuck is up with that?
You didn't listen to my statement.
What the fuck? Then raise it.
You don't have to, because the minimum wage is between $15 and $20 an hour here.
Raise it. Then raise it, bro.
The Democrats never did when they had all three branches in the federal.
California right now, California, we're at $15 an hour, and we're going to go up to 20. That's minimum wage. That's why people keep coming here.
Yeah.
That's why we keep growing.
I was trying to have you back, Axel, but you don't understand that other people are living paycheck to paycheck and they can't afford the. We were talking to a UK person earlier. We can't afford the $4 gallon of milk. We can't afford the $3 carton of eggs. We can't afford
right. A lot of people can't.
Why?
So it's like,
why?
Okay.
Why? Yeah. Why don't you have the skills to get a $20 an hour job? Wait to have a child until you're married, graduate high school, and make better life decisions.
$7.25, fucker.
He thinks everybody's made the same.
Who's making $7.25 right now?
Cookie cutters, and we're all
nobody's making $7.25 an hour around here. Nobody.
No. You're not making
I know people.
$7.25.
There's people making.
I can't
$7.25.
hire a person to sweep my floors under $20 an hour right now.
So you would hire that person, would you? If someone came in there for $8 an hour, you'd hire them?
No, not at this point. Not in this economy.
Oh,
well, one, I couldn't find that person, and two, I wouldn't want that much of a shithead that would work for that low because they were making stupid decisions.
You're so full of shit, bro.
In Texas, we call you can't. You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make the motherfucker drink. So I don't think.
So capitalism has set this higher wage rate. You guys are against capitalism, and capitalism is the reason why I can't hire somebody under $20 an hour.
I am the most for capitalism.
Look, you adult.
I agree
again,
that
people are trying to save capitalism, but
No,
with the
that's
ideas
not
that you're
capitalism. It's
pushing,
called collectivism, and
Yeah,
that's
well, yeah.
socialist.
well, true.
It's
I mean,
the laborer has decided to take control of themselves and band together and say, no, we're not going to take any less pay than this.
Well, hold on.
That's
You know
called
when
socialism, buddy.
You know when Reagan did the whole, hey, yeah, if we cut taxes,
A lot of inflation.
everything's going to be great. The money's going to trickle down. Everybody's going to be semi-wealthy, right? And you know what happened in those years? The money didn't go. They bought stocks. They outsourced all our fucking industries, and we just kept losing more
What are you
and
talking
more.
about? We got bigger houses than ever, better cars than ever, better technology than ever. I don't know what you're talking
Buy a
about.
new house today. Buy a new fucking house today. That's just made out of fucking plastic.
No, our houses are made better than ever around
Cardboard.
here. It's not.
Fucking
No,
right.
they're
made of
they're
fucking
actually
paper,
not.
bro.
They're made
They're not
amazingly
made like
now.
Fucking hell no.
I mean,
well,
actually, I'm in housing, and I know they're not made better than old houses.
Made like fucking cardboard now.
What are you talking about? They got 2x6s instead of 2x4 outer frame. We got hardy
just
plank.
let him
We
get-
got better
let-
shingles.
Wait.
so
Just
better
let-
well-designed
No.
everything.
No. Stop.
LED
Let
lighting.
him buy the new houses. Let
I
him buy
have a
all the
new house.
houses.
I live in
Great.
one.
I hope all the things that have happened to brand new construction happens to your house. Truly.
Why? You're hateful?
Wait. Why is that
Well,
hateful? You're saying that they're amazing.
They are, at least the ones around here.
So
I
why
don't know
are
what kind
you
of
mad?
shit
Why
builders
are
you
mad
guys
at me
have.
saying that? So why are you mad at me saying that?
Because you sound hateful.
As long as the
So my first
How do I
house was
sound
built in
hateful?
1952.
I said I hope all the things that have happened with new construction houses happen for you.
My first
that
house was
hateful?
built in
No.
1952. My second house was built in 2016, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
My second
That's not
house,
new.
dude.
That's
My
10
second
years
house.
old. We're
Yeah.
talking about
You
new.
start with a small
dumb
house,
fuck.
and then you move into a bigger
You're out of
house.
touch,
That's the
buddy.
American dream.
You're
What do you
out of
mean?
Dumb fuck. That's 10
I don't
years
own the
ago.
first house
We're
still.
talking about new construction.
Yeah, I live in a house
Actually,
built in
Built houses, not
2016.
10-year-old houses.
Uh,
Not
it-
10-year-old
I hope the
houses.
guy-
Okay, they're
third
built
home.
very
My third
similar.
home.
It's only 10 years old.
No, they're not, you dumb fuck.
Yes,
I-
they
I
are,
hope
you
my
dumb
third
bitch.
No,
home-
they
I will
aren't.
never
I'm
come
not
Yes,
a
they
dumb bitch.
are.
I'm married
Your
to a
house done.
tradesman. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
I do. The builder that built my house lives in my fucking neighborhood. Do you know how many
Your
neighborhoods
10-year-old
that I've
house.
approved in my fucking
we're
local
talking
village?
about new construction. You idiot.
And somehow 2016 is old construction?
What do you?
No,
what does the
dude.
word
Oh my
new
God,
mean?
bro.
What does the word new mean?
Probably post 2010, 2012-ish.
You
No,
fucking
dude.
idiot. You're a
Fucking
fucking
moron,
idiot.
bro.
Just like earlier when you were defending some shit and you don't even know the goddamn dates for when it's being done.
All
You're a
you have is
fucking
personal
idiot.
attacks
You
and
don't know
swears,
shit.
Victoria.
Yes, because you are a fucking idiot. I treat
okay.
fucking
Yeah, dude.
idiots like idiots. You're an idiot.
Well,
So
you're
I
just
will
a dumb
treat you like a
bitch,
fucking
then.
idiot.
You're a
How
dumb
am I
bitch. Go do some
bitch? How
fucking
am I the
laundry.
dumb bitch here? You can't
Go do
read.
some laundry. That's all you have value
How am
for
I
in
the
this
dumb bitch
economy.
here? You can't read.
Hey, you bought a 10-year-old car. Is that a brand new car? Is that a new
Totally,
car?
guys. Totally, guys.
Was that
I
a new
didn't buy
car,
a
bud?
10-year-old house.
Dude,
You just said
So your house isn't 10 years old currently.
My house
No,
is 10
no,
years
no,
old.
no.
It was built in 2016.
Okay,
so it's coming up on its
so-
10th
I'm not
birthday
going-
next
I'm not
month.
going
God,
to-
you're an idiot.
I'm not going to
Jesus.
accommodate a misogynistic asshole.
Maybe
So
my house
I'll
was
catch y'all
far
later. I
above
would
new
love to-
construction standards.
Sassy, man. Good,
I would
good
love
talking to you,
to
bud.
see y'all again, but I'll catch y'all later because I'm not gonna
All right. No worries, Sassy.
put my.
Take care, man. I'm gonna follow you, bud.
All right.
And
Catch
you
you-
said
oh, I'm gonna follow you too, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
All right.
and
Catch
you
you-
is talking about the
All right, I'm out of here. That's long enough with these socialist assholes that say they're capitalists. Wow, that Victoria bitch just chimes in when she wants to personally attack and swear and says I don't have a new construction house. Okay, I can't even entertain that. Maybe my house was just so advanced. It was far ahead of its time, but most houses are built very similar right now. Yes, there's slight improvements, but whatever. Well, these people are stupid. So yeah, they're having a hard time with the State of the Union. That's got them all riled up. And then apparently capitalism is dying. But California's doing great. But everything else is dying. But where they live is either terrible or great, depending on the moment of the conversation. I don't know if you guys noticed, obviously probably do, but they throw out all these questions, but then don't wait for an answer for each one. Not that I'm here to like answer a million questions, but I guess that is your role when you come on a very hostile panel. But they certainly don't let you ever explain anything. You get about 2 to 1 words in and then boom, another thing, or just jump over you and straw menu. So yeah, that was an interesting one. Why don't we hit that subscribe button, guys? Maybe hit a like. Let's hit a comment. Look for the donation link in the description. These do take time, and I have a lot of crumb crunchers to feed so they can have a Trump account. Oh, by the way, if you have any children under the age of 18, you should look at investing, even if it's just a few $100 a year, even if it's a few $100 a month, whatever. Open up a Trump account. Why not? Why would you want to live like those idiots leeching off the government? Oh, my gosh. All right, guys. We will see ya.